Welcome to the beautiful Sandals St. Vincent Resort. We're gonna be here for the next 5 days, taking you around the entire property, showing you if this is worth a vacation here, which, spoiler alert, it's basically paradise. We're gonna be showing you everything from the crazy rooms like these overwater bungalows, the water activities, the incredible scuba diving and snorkeling that you can find off the property here, as well as exploring all the different 12 restaurants and bars, coffee shops, ice cream shops, and all that this property has to offer. So we're gonna let you know if we thought this was worth it for the price tag. So with that, let's jump right into the video. Hello and welcome to our private villa here at the all-new Sandals St. Vincent and Grenadines Resort. This is only a year old and it is a stunning property, so let's show you on inside. So first up, we have this kitchenette area that is fully stocked with all of our barware. We have a fully stocked mini fridge in here. We have our coffee cups, a full tea kettle and everything, and then it has coffee creamers and coffee blend in there. And then of course we have a ton of storage for whatever you may need. Over here we have our little lounge area. When we first got here, they had a beautiful hummus plate that we already devoured because we're really hungry, as well as a fruit plate, and then they left us some champagne as well, so we'll be spending some time in there. Then over here is our main bedroom area. Nice big bed for two, got lots of outlets on the side there, which is nice, as well as reading lights. And then we have our TV over here. This TV is nice because you can just navigate to the restaurants and make your dinner reservations from the TV, which is awesome. And then we also got gifted some pickleball stuff, which we're really excited. We love playing pickleball, and they just renovated this property to have all new pickleball courts, which apparently they're doing around some other Sandals properties as well. So we're gonna definitely go and check it out and play some games. And then after that, we have our very massive closet in here. This is probably one of the bigger closets we've had at an all-inclusive hotel before. It's nice. Steve and I each get our own closet. We have a little sitting area as well as a full body mirror. People sleep on the full body mirrors. I'm so happy that there's a nice big one in here with good lighting. And then we have our bathroom over here. Once again, his and her sinks, which I really appreciate, as well as a makeup mirror. And it's fully stocked with everything you could possibly need. And my personal favorite part is, of course, the soaking tub. If you guys have watched any of our hotel reviews, you know I love a good bathtub. So very excited to use that. They also have the double-headed shower in here. I guess there's 3 heads. Triple-headed shower. So excited for that. And then we have our outdoor area. But I forgot to mention that when you check in, so this room has butler service. So they actually give you a full phone that connects you with your personal butler for the week. And you can do all of your requests, reservations from here. They'll also use it so you can get pickup from your room to and from your dinner reservations on property, which is really cool. And they'll handle like anything you need. They also give you your weekly planner at check-in, so some of the dinner reservations and activities that we've already reserved, they've written them out on a nice little card for us as a reminder. All right, next we have our patio. So we have a nice little chase lounge over here, and then we have another soaking tub. So I'm super excited to use that as well. It's a gorgeous space and it's actually pretty roomy, especially for just 2 people. So we're loving our first impressions of our room, and we'll take you around the rest of the property shortly. Good morning. We are here at the main pool this morning. So this one is where all of the events are usually hosted. Right around the corner from here, there's a little gazebo where a lot of the live music happens. They have a DJ here throughout the day. There's also a swim-up bar behind me, and there's plenty of umbrellas and cabanas here available for you to relax throughout the day. If you have Butler Elite service with your room, you can actually get your butler to reserve a cabana for you, very similar to the cabanas over at the Heart Pool. They'll bring you a little cooler, they'll set up your cabana with towels, and you can order food and drink straight from your cabana, which is really nice. Now this pool is about 87 degrees Fahrenheit, so it's pretty warm, which is really to my liking. If you guys are looking to reserve some chairs and umbrellas for the day, it is first come, first serve outside of the reserved cabanas for Butler Elite. People will come and have their like chair clips and put their stuff down pretty early, like around 7:30 to 8:30 a.m. So if you are looking for a good spot by the pool, just keep that in mind. Now they will go and remove like items if you've been gone for like the whole day. Same thing with the beach chairs and the beach umbrellas on the beach.
So on the property, there are 5 different pools.
So this one is the main pool. There's like 2 separate ones that connect it. Then there is the heart-shaped pool, which is probably the most unique pool I've seen. I've never seen one in the shape of a heart before, so that's very close by to here.
There's also a pool that's a semicircle and is to the left of the long main pool. This is also where there are some additional pool cabanas for people who want to be separated from the party scene at the main pool and relax, and that area is also open to everyone. There's also the infinity pool, which is right on the beach next to the main area by the dock. We loved this one because we could really relax and just listen to the waves from the pool.
And lastly, there's a pool in the spa, which we'll be taking you to later today.
So when you're staying here, there's a couple different room categories. Starting off at the least expensive one are gonna be the high rises. These are like their bamboo suites where it's your typical hotel where inside it's this beautiful suite. You have a really nice balcony you can relax in and it overlooks the whole property. We didn't get to go inside these, but that is their most affordable. The rooms include a bathtub. You can look at all of the things they include on the Sandals website, but they look very, very nice. The next thing they have is a little swim up area for your room, which is honestly really, really nice if you want to be able to walk out of your room, have a nice little relaxing area, because I will say it does get extremely hot here. And that way, if you guys want a little bit more privacy, you don't have to go over to any of the other pools on property. After that, the next room category is going to be the villas. They have villas with butlers and villas without butlers. We definitely recommend doing the one with a butler, mostly because they give you the phone to where if it's hot or if it's raining or if we need anything, we can literally just call our butler and they can help get us to where we need to be or bring us lunch. It was a phenomenal experience. We've never had a butler experience quite like this one. The service was just 10 out of 10. After that, they now have the villas with a butler and the oceanfront property, which is what you see right over here. It is really, really nice to be able to have the pool and then have the beach right in front of you. They are a little bit bigger. They still have the butler access, which is really nice. So this is the last room category. The bungalows are definitely the most expensive, but they do give you that honeymoon magic feel. It's really interesting because they look gigantic from here, right? You have this full building, but there are 2 different bungalows on that one building. They're 2 stories. They have the ocean access where you can jump off on it. It is pretty exclusive to where everyone on the property is kind of over here in the villas, the oceanfront, and the high rises. And then you have your own little section that is the closest to the bat cave that we went snorkeling in. So you could jump off, swim for about 5 minutes, and you'll be at the beginning of the bat cave, which was pretty magical. So if you guys are looking for a little bit more exclusive, getting away from the music and the rest of the property, then I would definitely recommend having this for full relaxation.
So this is our first time staying at a Sandals property, and one thing that we immediately noticed after staying at several other all-inclusives is that when they say all-inclusive here, they genuinely mean all-inclusive. And so as people who love all the water activities here, they offer the most amount of water activities that you can choose from for your fee included already. There's kayaks, there's paddle boards, there's all that kind of stuff. They also include scuba diving, which is crazy. As advanced PADI divers, we don't really see that in a lot of places where you can get your tanks included. So they have a PADI 5-star shop available on site, and you can go out and they do 2 dives a day. With the exception of Sunday, they do 1 dive. And these guys are amazing. They're so much fun to go out with. We did a dive on Sunday and it was absolutely stunning. It was about a 60-foot dive. So if you have your open water or your advanced, there's a variety of different dives that you can do. They also have some really incredible snorkeling that's all included. We headed out on the Sandals boat and went over to the Bat Cave, which was just this crazy snorkeling area. The reefs here are so vibrant and colorful, and it was just an amazing experience. The fact that you can just go out on the water water on one of their many boats here and just have such a great time exploring all the reefs and wildlife, and that it's all included in your fee, that was definitely a highlight for us.
We are now here at the Red Lane Spa, which is the spa on property, and we just got a massage. It was phenomenal. They have a bunch of different massages. You can get your nails painted, you can get your hair done, and the great part is the rest of the spa, like the sauna, the steam room, the cold plunge, the jacuzzi, and the main pool are all complimentary. So if you guys wanted to come up here and relax at the pool, like today it's raining a little bit, so we went into the spa, we could hit the sauna, we could go into the cold plunge. There's beautiful flowers. It's super quiet and peaceful. So if you guys want another way to relax, this is a phenomenal spot. Prices aren't honestly terrible compared to a lot of the other 5-star resorts that we've gone to, so definitely recommend.
You guys, every single time we get back from the pool or scuba diving or anything, there's literally snacks waiting for us on our counter. Today we got some, what do we have here? It looks like some fruit. Over here we have a nice little cheese board. It's just so freaking nice. We've spent basically the whole day just relaxing at the Cabanas. It's been so refreshing. We are going to start getting ready for dinner. Hope that we have a nice little sunset, and then we are going to be going to Butch's tonight, which is the steak dinner. So really excited to be taking you there, and we're gonna see if it's worth the hype.
So we're here over in the main pavilion right next to the main pool and the resort shop, and this is kind of where all of the nightlife happens. While we were here, they had some drumline shows with fire dancers. They've had DJs, dancers out here, and it's super fun at night. So if you're looking for a little more lively events on property, this is definitely going to be the area where you're going to want to come during the nighttime. It's also right next to a couple of the other food spots. So you have the Blum Coffee House over here, which is really good Jamaican blend coffee. They also have ice cream inside of there. There's the Jamaican Jerk Shack, which we loved it, and we'll rank it here on a scale for you in a second. And then they also have Gatsu Gatsu, the sushi spot, and the family style Caribbean food. So out of all of the restaurants, we would probably say the top one you have to do is the family style restaurant Bacan. That one was so much fun. It was our favorite. It was kind of an interesting concept we've never seen at a hotel before, where they sit you with other strangers, or if you're a large party, they'll probably sit you all together. But you get inside the restaurant, it's selected seating time, so this one you do make a reservation for in advance, and then you get a welcome drink, 2 little welcome bites that were phenomenal, and then you go into like a family tapa style sharing of all the different courses. Everything was super fresh. They come out and explain all the different spices they're using that are local to the Caribbean, and it was just phenomenal fresh food. It felt like very Caribbean farm to table, if you will. So that was our top one. Our second favorite restaurant was probably our dinner that we had last night, which was Gatsu Gatsu. That's the sushi restaurant. For hotel sushi, I was really impressed, especially for an all-inclusive. Like, the fact that it was all included is still mind-blowing to me. They have tons of different ramen, sushi, sashimi, nigiri, all that kind of stuff, a full like sake menu. So it was really good. Definitely recommend going. That one is not reservation. So all the different restaurants on property are first come, first serve, with the exception of the steakhouse Butch's and the family style restaurant at Pecan. Next up, we would probably say our third and fourth spots would be the Italian restaurant Sora. We had a really nice dinner there, as well as Butch's Chop House. That was some really good steaks inside of there. And the service at all of these spots was phenomenal. They are so attentive and come and check on you literally all the time. So yeah, the service went above and beyond at all of these different restaurants. That wraps up all of our dinners that we had here, but let's talk about breakfast and lunch for a second. So breakfast we had at Scrimshaw's one day. That is your sit down breakfast spot. You can also go to Parasol, which is the beachside restaurant, for breakfast, or you can go over to the breakfast buffet at Sora's. That was something that we did a couple of days, or go and do in-room dining inside of your room. All of the options were really fantastic. And then for lunches, there was Imoro, which was the pizza spot, which was so good. And then the healthy option, where they had like custom salads, is in the same building. And I really liked that for like a nice light lunch, especially if you're doing some water activities throughout the rest of the day. We definitely recommend doing that for lunch. Or our personal favorite lunch was the Jamaican jerk chicken shop. The flavor on the chicken was amazing, so we definitely recommend checking that out for lunch as well.
We just came back and look at this. They left us some little dessert. How cute is that? Fun little thing to come back to. And another thing that they did, let me come over here real quick, is they tilted the TV. So they moved the TV so that it's facing the bed. So we were just saying, it's the little things that they do that really make a big difference on some of these trips.
Things that you can do when you get off your plane to St. Vincent is take the water taxi over to Sandals. Now, you don't have to do this option. Depending on your room category, or if you choose to upgrade to this option, it's a scenic 20-minute boat ride across the island instead of having to take the longer, windier roads around via the car. So we've taken it both from the airport and back to the airport. We're on our way back now, and it's absolutely stunning. You get a full little intro to the island and all the beautiful cliffside areas, along with some sea caves. If you're lucky, you might be able to see some dolphins, and it's just super beautiful. So if you have the extra budget to do the water taxi, I would definitely recommend it. It's a great start and end to your trip here in St. Vincent.
And that is it for our time here at Sandals St. Vincent. We would definitely come back. I do think it is worth the price tag, especially for all the inclusions that you get. If you are coming here for a special occasion, like an anniversary or honeymoon, you will definitely have a great time. This is definitely more bang for your buck for a special occasion, or just a great family vacation or couples retreat, if you will. If you look for one big vacation a year, I definitely think if you're into tropical vibes, if you want a little more luxury, then this is a great destination for you, regardless of if you're celebrating something or not, because it truly was probably one of our favorite vacations of the whole year. So with that, we'll link everything down below if you're interested in checking out Sandals St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and we'll see you back next week with another adventure.